And we are live. Good morning, Melissa. Happy New Year.
Good morning, Leslie. Happy New Year. I think we can still say it for a couple of days.
See, only a couple more days. I can't say it through the end of the month.
You can do whatever you want.
I've had this debate with people where, like, is there ever a time it's okay to say it in February? And I think there is, but I realize most people won't. And some people are very strict about like the second, the third, the fourth. It depends on if January 1st fell, on a Thursday, then by Monday, you're maybe okay because you're going back to work, but by Tuesday, it's got to be done. So,
Oh my God, that's very specific.
yes, yes, but I broke the rule. I can't believe we've already got a lot of people here.
Yes, it's so nice
So
to
we
see so
could,
many people.
oh my God, there's a dear friend of mine who I used to work with just came on. I love it. Well, first we'll say hello. Hello, Lynn. Oh, we love that you're here. And Gail is here again. Yay.
I'd
And
like to
from
be with Gail.
Barbados.
I'd like to
I
be
th
with her.
Gail, I think most of us are going to want to be with you. And then everyone's saying hello to each other. And then Carlos is here. It's great to see you. I love that he's an early bird. And Yolanda Chin is here. Thank you. And yay, look who's here. So we have quite a few Texans that I just said hello to. I think so far
It
we've had
still
three.
doesn't feel right to me that Amy's in Texas. She's always in North Carolina in my head, but that's okay. I'll make the switch.
And here Becky Bell. Oh my God, someone I worked with for years, and luckily she doesn't share the stories of what we experience. I'm so glad you're here, Becky.
Now I know who to DM. Yeah, I wanted to say Tanya's here. And
Oh
Tanya, we
wow.
haven't seen you live in a couple months. It's nice to see you live.
And good morning,
Oh, Holly's
Holly.
here. Felipe's here.
Felipe. Oh, thank you for being here. Oh, wait, and it's bouncing around, so I got to go back so I don't miss it. Ashif is here. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh, hi from Chicago. Oh,
Oh, Meryl, you're the best,
yeah,
Meryl.
Meryl. Meryl, definitely. Everyone needs a Meryl in their corner, spreading the word about an
That's right.
event or a live stream. And Lauren is here. I know she's in beautiful Florida. I
Yeah.
think I caught, there's a lot of love going back and forth. I think I caught mostly everyone to say hello. So, oops, let me get back to, sometimes it's hard to get to no, we don't want that one. Okay,
Good
I
morning,
got,
sweetheart.
I fixed it. So, welcome to our new viewers and our returning viewers, of which there are many, and those who watch in replay, because there's a lot of people who watch in replay, and we appreciate you. So, this is Let's Talk About It Careers, Business, and LinkedIn, episode 27 New Year's Resolutions, Truths, and Myths. And I also want to share something. It's also the second Friday of January, which is, for those who don't know, National Quitters Day. This is the day when most people abandon New Year's resolutions. So hopefully that won't be any of us. So, with all that, we should introduce ourselves. Melissa.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for spending part of your Friday with us. I'm Melissa Cohen. I'm a personal branding and LinkedIn strategist. I'm based in New York City, and I help you to build your brand, build your business, and build authority on my favorite platform, LinkedIn. And I'm happy to be here with Leslie today.
Me too. I'm Leslie Nydick. I'm also based in New York, and I share my strategies about communication, negotiation, and managing conflict. And I want to do one little thing that my co-host doesn't know I was going to do. She has been experiencing a big
What?
win
Oh,
because
Thank
She is the
you.
co-author of another book that is bound to be a bestseller. This is Letters to Lily. I'm going to include the link to
Oh,
where
thank
you can
you.
find it on Amazon in the comments. You will love this book. Please go and get it. And that's all
Thank
I will say
you.
about it.
Thank you,
You're
Leslie.
welcome.
You're the best.
You're welcome. So let's look at who else has shown up, say a few hellos, and then I have a viewer question.
Wait, we have gone so international. I can't even tell you. We have Thomas Woodhams from the UK. I'm so excited Thomas is here. I met him in New
Yay.
York a few weeks ago. We have Amanda
Wow.
from Ghana. We have a lot of great locations here. I feel very, very international today. This is amazing. And
Oh,
I
and
love
I love I love that our overwhelming population from Texas is
is that
encouraging
Johnny Bovine
others.
hiding as someone else? I love
Oh,
it.
and Leah from Milwaukee. I haven't seen you in so long. It's great to see you. Oh, and Meryl, I hope your ears were ringing before because we thank you for spreading the word about our live stream. We appreciate it. And who else have I think, oh no, well, I didn't see, I saw it. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, and Rana Deb is here. We definitely have an international crew here today.
Yes.
And Ashley's here. Happy Friday. And oh, Amanda, nice to meet you from Ghana. Wow, we're really getting the word out today. Oh,
Thank you.
oh,
Oh, Jeannie.
everyone's coming back today. Oh, it's great to see you, Jeannie. And Nick.
Oh,
And hello, Richard from Georgia. We're like spreading it all around. I think Texas is still winning.
it's a big state. It's got a lot of people.
Yes. So let's get started with the viewer question. I'm going to hit the. So the question is, and I have to find where I wrote it. What percentage of people make New Year's resolutions? So we want to hear what you're thinking or read what you're thinking. Please post it in the comments. And I would love to know what Melissa's guess was.
It's a really interesting question. I think we all have this. You hear New Year's, you immediately think New Year's resolutions. And yet I feel like they've fallen out of favor to a large degree. I think people have kind of recognize the fact that most of the time they don't stick, right? It's like this thing that you
Yes.
do because you feel like you have to. And then to your point, today being National Quitters Day, and it's so early in the year, I actually think it's lower than we think it is. And I'm going to say like 45%, like less than half.
Yeah.
That's my
Ooh,
guess.
good guess. Let's see what other people are guessing because we have quite a few. Oh, we've got everything from, I'm skipping around. I see Tanya said 50%. Holly said 45%. Philippe said 38%. Amanda is very optimistic with 70%. I see. Oh, Amy said 43%. Yolanda, 80%. Wow.
I think
So very interesting. I know more guesses will come in, but I have to say this number surprised me. And it was multiple sources. So I'm giving the average range 30 to 40%
oh wow,
of
even
us make.
lower. Huh.
Yes, I absolutely thought it was much higher. And then there's one other piece related to this. Of those making resolutions, 80% are confident they will reach their goals. I found
Oh,
that interesting. So is it all like a
yeah.
self-selection? Those who are
Interesting.
making them really believe they're going to keep them. Hmm,
Interesting.
very. Um, and then I don't think this will surprise people. There was a Forbes survey to point out the most common theme for resolutions is 50% of resolutions involve improved fitness.
Why the gym
And
is always so crowded.
that being why National Quitters Day is the best day to start going to the gym, because that whole crowd that's been annoying and rude, they're gone. And the gym is back to normal again.
That's right. That's right. So crazy.
And as usual, I think we'll live through it. I know there are some more guesses, and some of them aren't coming through because I'm getting like a slight delay. But we're seeing some more hellos from Kenya. I see Samuel and Nicole guessed 90%. You know that we're much more optimistic. Not as many people do it. So we're going to start with our first discussion question. Melissa, why or why not are you a fan of New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, so I'm not a fan. I don't make them. One, I think it feels a little performative, right? Like we're expected to make this resolution for the new year. I will go back to our previous episode and say that I select a word of the year, which to me feels more achievable, right? Because it's something that for me is a guide for the year. I'll call it my North Star or whatever terminology we want to use, right? So I think the problem with New Year's resolutions and why I'm not a fan is it's very much like a diet, right? Like how many times back in the day did you go on a diet and then you ate something bad, which I'm joking because there's no bad food, right? But you ate something bad that wasn't on your diet, and then you just said, oh, the heck with it. I'm just going to eat everything because I already blew it. And I feel like that's the mentality around New Year's resolutions is we feel this pressure to be perfect about them. And as soon as we do something that breaks it, we feel like, well, that's it. It's over. I'm done. No point in continuing. And I feel like they're not very forgiving.
Absolutely. I didn't know that you were not a fan of New Year's resolutions because neither was I. I've never really had one until our last episode. The word of the year really inspired me, which I had never chosen one before. And I feel like that's my New Year's resolution because I've never had resolutions at this time of year. And really, everyone talking about it, you talking about it, and how it was inspiring and empowered me. And I did choose my word, and I haven't shared it with anyone. I'll share it now. It's change. And I picked that because I do always say like change is good. And I really want to be motivated by that throughout the year, that just like change is happening, lots of reasons in my personal life and business life. And it's just like, just go with it. Like, let it be exciting. And it's that whole thing of reframing.
I love it. I love it. And we just got a great comment from Ashif. We can always change the ending. I love that.
I love that. Here, I wanted to show that. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. It's just right to the point. There's the word of the year is a form of a New Year's resolution. Yep. So I've had my first. That's a great thought. I know we have a lot of long ones. We'll definitely get to those after the show. We'll share what Nicole, my life's resolution.
Yep.
My very best.
Your best every day to get there. Yeah. I love that.
Love it. Oh, there's so many good ones. Let me skip back. Oh, and Tanya said I started doing the same 2 years ago. Yeah. Really, we're only, several days into New Year's, and I just love that there's this word. And maybe this will get to the next question we talk about, like it's just empowering. It's not restrictive. It's not like the diet, like Melissa described, where you say you're on a diet and then you have this one thing and you feel like it ruined it all. A word of the year isn't like that. It's not like a pass or fail. It's just keep on moving forward.
Exactly. I love that. Yeah, it's not a passer. I feel like that's exactly it. The New Year's resolution, it feels like, oh, I failed. I'm done.
Yes, it does. And I think that's why I rejected it so much. I'm going to get to the next question because this is where we want to share like what's worked. So, Melissa, how can we transform the pressure of New Year's resolutions into wins? We really, in a way, talked about one, and I
Yeah.
didn't even realize that. But there's other things. So
Yeah.
please share.
I think it's it's not even so much translating the pressure or transforming the pressure as take the pressure off yourself, right? We're not perfect. And get rid of that idea that you have to be perfect to be successful because nobody's perfect and nothing is perfect. And so if you took a step back, right, you made a misstep, you veered off of your goal or you veered off of your resolution, that's okay. The real win or the real way to succeed is to not let that stop you permanently, right? Just get right back on track. Learn something from the misstep if you can, and then go forward.
I love that. It's such great advice. Um, so similarly, don't wait for New Year's to make a resolution. And that has worked well for me because it's not that I haven't had resolutions and goals or whatever word you want to use, and definitely change the word if it sounds more doable. Um, I saw a sweetener packet and I picked it up because I don't know if you can see, but I don't want to blur it out. What it
Oh,
actually says is the best way to get there is to start. And that I just saw it the other day, so I felt like it was meant to be
yeah,
to say that that's what it is. We just have to start. And it's okay if we have to start again.
yes,
Um, and I think also being specific, like you mentioned, like going on a diet, we want to be in better shape. Do something like, oh, I'll walk 2 miles twice a week. You don't have to do that one, but just do something that's measurable and achievable and then schedule it. Like that's what works for me. Like it has to be put it on the calendar, like
yes,
it's an appointment with yourself. And then it starts to become easier. And then you can track your progress, celebrate the wins, the tiny, tiny wins, because that's what'll keep you motivated to keep on moving forward. And I want to share a quote that Amy Wilkins reminded me of. It was in a post of hers this past week. Theodore Roosevelt said, believe you can, and you're halfway there.
I love that quote. I love that quote. As you were speaking, I thought of two things, and I'm going to forget one of them, I think. But the one that I remember for sure is, you were talking about the words that you were using made me think of SMART goals, right?
Yes.
Specific, measurable, actionable. I forget what R is, but make them very specific, right?
Yes.
If you're too broad and too vague, you don't set yourself up well for success, right? Exactly. Be more fit. What does that mean?
Right.
But like you said, walk every morning for 30 minutes. That's measurable. It's specific. You can calendar it. And that was the other thing I was going to say. Our delightful friend Eden, who Leslie, actually gave a class recently about calendar management, and she was even saying that she puts her word of the year on her calendar every morning
Yes.
as a reminder of what her mantra is, of what her overarching goal is for the year. And I just thought that was amazing. And, I always joke if it's not in my calendar, if it's not in my phone, it's not happening. So put
Yes.
these things on our calendars, put them as reminders in our phones. Whatever it takes to keep them top of mind is a wonderful way to do it.
I love that. It really top of mind. And then if we keep on doing it, it's just like brushing our teeth. We don't have to put that one, or some of us don't have to put that one on our calendar. Eventually, if you keep on doing whatever that thing is that you want to keep on doing, if you keep on doing it, eventually it becomes that kind of habit. And but you have to keep doing it until you don't have to think about it anymore. Otherwise, put it on your calendar every day for the next 10 years if you have to.
Sometimes we do. That's okay. As long as it keeps reminding you. And thank you to everybody who helped me out that R is realistic. I was not remembering that.
Oh, realistic. Yeah, I honestly, I couldn't remember it either.
I was having
That's true. I think about one thing, like sometimes people have the resolution of like they want more money or they want to earn more money. And I still think about the times of like, how did I learn like to manage money where I'm not always saying that, like that big goal of I want more money. Because I remember when I got my allowance and it was tiny when it started. And if I wanted that thing in the toy store or the candy store, wherever it was, well, I had to learn like, okay, so each week I'm going to take a dime that, yes, I'm aging myself with this stuff, like a dime off the allowance, and I have to save that one for the special treat. But we can do that on bigger scale too. When people say, oh, I want more money. Well, how can you change that? Whether it's saving money or whether it's figuring out how to earn money through other means. But the big thing of I want more money is going to just be disappointing year after year.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, I know we have lots of thoughts and advice in here. So, of course, if you see any, tell me. I see great points about words of the year. Intentional. Tanya, that's a great one.
I love that word.
And
Yeah.
get the stuff done.
Yeah.
That's a great one. And let's see if my cursor wants to help me. I know it's Carlos. I couldn't see who said it. Possibilities.
I like that word too.
I love that when I heard that. And I'm just skipping around if you saw any. Oh, hello. And I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Chalot. I don't believe in perfection, but I believe in progress.
I love that. Exactly.
We're going to have to quote you on that. And Happy New Year to you too, because I see you wrote that. Oh, and Lisa's here. We didn't say hello to her before. We're glad you're here.
We have a great quote from Ronadeb, which is transforming.
Oh, please read.
Yeah, transforming the pressure of New Year's resolutions is by staying focused on a set of goals, or maybe one particular goal, and taking it one day at a time, becoming more disciplined.
Ooh, that's the action plan.
Yep.
I love that. And let's see, another good quote. Learning from past is an investment earned.
Yes.
Ooh. We have a lot of good quotes in here. If you pass your goal through the easy SMART process, make sure your goal is specific, measurable, and easy SMART. Yeah, we shouldn't go easy, right? Is that the point? Or is easy also an acronym?
SMART process is easy, I think. Yes. Easy if you can remember what the letters stand for, which I struggle with.
Yeah, which is hard. I've heard that before when people go, oh, make sure you use SMART. And I'm thinking, okay, I need to be smart to remember what the letters stand for.
It's Friday morning. It's okay.
Exactly. So here's Amy. Oh, she was the one who helped us. And yours. I love that.
Oh, and I love this from John. Begin with the end in mind. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. And then someone else said, oh, hello, Kenneth. We're glad you're here. If anything in life that's really important to you, you will do the work necessary to achieve anything you want to achieve. Mm-hmm. And that's like believe, want it. Those words, if we really put them into action, that's the power in it. And I think I've shared this before, but even just with clients, the word believe, like when they're like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. I believe we're going to find a resolution when I'm dealing with clients in conflict. I'm like, no, no, no. You really have to believe there's a resolution. You really have to believe you can hit your mark with whatever your goals are, even when we don't know how to get there. Because if we believe, we really are halfway there, like the
I was
quote
just
said.
gonna say it goes right back to that quote, right? If you don't believe that you're going to succeed, you're not going to, right? It works in the reverse as well. If
Yes.
you're convinced that it's not going to happen, it's probably not. So
You,
go into whatever your goal is with the mindset of I'm going to figure out how to make this a success.
and I also find like say it out loud to yourself, like I can do this,
Yeah.
even though I'm not sure how to do it yet. I figure out who I can call, who I can ask. Maybe there's a YouTube video I could go watch where someone's going to
Oh,
give me some advice, or find a book that's going to tell me something, or come on a live stream and just say it out loud,
yep.
which maybe will incentivize you to do it.
100%. I'm a lot of people love the book Atomic Habits, which is a great book. I am a huge
Yeah.
fan of a book called Tiny Habits.
Oh,
And
yes.
right, it's a great book. And one of the ones that just struck me because it's so obvious and it almost sounds silly, but it really works, is when you get out of bed every morning before your feet hit the ground, say something positive like I'm going to have a good day today. Today is going to be a good day. Today is going to be successful. Whatever that little mantra is, it makes a huge difference. It sounds so silly, but it really does work.
It does work. Um, and also, we were saying like put it on your calendar. Now, many people that means like typing it. When I say like write it, I mean like literally write it down. You might not even have to save that piece of paper, although I recommend doing it on a post-it and putting it somewhere so you see it all the time. But just the physical writing it down or saying it out loud, or, and doing it in the morning before your feet hit the ground,
Yeah,
all those kind of habits really change your success, and it
absolutely.
gets you there. There's a lot of hellos going back and forth, like Laura Marie Kaiser is saying hello, and hello to you. Thank you for being here. There's a lot of hellos going back and forth. I can't wait until we get into the comments. And
There's
we
a
didn't even,
That's exactly the
oh,
one I
is
was
this
going to
one?
say.
Oh, please read it.
Yeah, go for it. You found it.
Oh, hello. First, hello, Jay. I learned from my mom to clean my house before the new year. Ooh. It was symbolic of knowing not to bring the mess of the past year into the next, the thought put into action.
I love that.
Ooh. Ooh, and maybe it's not, since we were talking about that you don't have to use the start of the year for the resolution, we can use this weekend
Yeah,
to do that.
that's right.
I love that. That's a great thought. Wow. And you know what's happening. It's getting to be,
Oh my gosh.
and it always happens.
Too
It comes
fast.
so quickly.
Yes.
Um, I want to remind everyone, for those who are new to this show, for those who have been here before, we want to remind you, we're going to be in those comments throughout the weekend. It doesn't have to stop today. The conversations are what have created some of the relationships. In fact, the other night, I saw some people that I quote met on these lives. And
Yeah.
now when you meet them in person, it feels so much more real. Not that it's not real while we're here together, but maybe I should say it deepens the connection.
Sure.
So the networking is why we're here. This is a community of people, but all are welcome. New, those who've been here often, those who come once in a while. We love it. It truly is the big win of the lives. But I'm now going to ask Melissa to close it out. What are your final thoughts for today?
Oh, I think my final thoughts for today are first, as always, thank you everyone for joining us this morning. Join us for our next session on February the 6th and have a great 2026. Make this year everything you want it to be. Be focused, set those goals, keep those mantras top of mind, and also support one another, right? Like Leslie was saying, this is why we're all here. We have a wonderful community together. Help one another, support one another, and have a great rest of your Friday.
Happy New Year, everyone.